Welcome back to Super Replay, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Joe Juba's on the sticks.
That's me.
Ben Reeves is here.
I'm here.
Leo Vader as well.
Thank you.
I think he's on a chair.
And in case you're confused, this is the God Hand Super Replay Asura's Wrath segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right. The Asura's Wrath minigame.
You want to know something crazy?
Always, yeah.
Chair makes a lot of content for Fortnite. The thing you're sitting on is a dev of Fortnite.
Oh. I didn't realize that. Hold on, I vaguely remember what was happening. Weren't they in like a sauna or they were in like some kind of hot pool?
Yeah, and then we jumped to the moon.
I don't remember that part though. The jumping to the moon part.
They kind of high-fived or something in the sauna.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, it's cool looking. I'm not going to complain.
Wow, strange music choice for this.
I didn't know this is where this song came from. Didn't know it started as an original piece of music for Asura's Wrath.
What is it? Do you know what it is?
God. Symphony number 6.
God Symphony number 6.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, guys. I kind of was forgetting how to play, but I think I got it again.
Yeah, we should. It's been 3 years since the last one. We recorded the last one.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay.
It's been 12,000 years.
Yeah.
We've been frozen in stone since the last episode.
I mean, we record these well in advance. Have we aired the one where we had Donald Trump on it before he was president?
No, that's coming up later.
Okay. That's a good episode of God Hand.
Yeah.
Oddly insightful.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't project his Super Replay persona as president. Because, we were blown away.
I think he's going to have a great Twitch career after that president thing blows over.
And he hasn't actually taken office yet since we've filmed, so I assume he's going to do a great job.
The only thing that was annoying is just how much he talked about Macbeth. I was like, come on, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a little pretentious.
And he really knows a lot about games. That guy would not shut up about Guilty Gear. He knows so much about that. He's
But he was calling it Exurd. Is that right?
I guess that's how the fans do it. Yeah.
He's a diehard.
Exurd.
It's weird that our commentary is talking about things like this. I think we're kind of breaking space-time.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, 2 titans.
Oh,
Blocked.
but you got 4 other arms.
Equally
dude.
strong.
Yeah.
I got so many arms.
Use your other arm.
Oh,
What?
Wait a minute.
this is one of those fights you can't win. I hate that about games.
No, it's not. I can't. I was just sucking.
Oh,
There we go.
that's your face.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, that is your face.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Now you get it in your face. What's going on?
He's a much better fighter than you if he can block your 6 arms.
Yeah,
with
he's
his
only
two.
got 2, man.
I mean, he was training me before.
Yeah.
Do you guys hate those games that start with an unwinnable fight?
Yeah.
And they try to
Especially,
sell it like you got a shot and you're healing yourself and stuff?
I don't mind if they start with that because you haven't gotten all of your healing items yet usually, so you're not burning too much on them.
I guess it bugs me when it's vague whether or not you can win or not. And
Well, it's
they
set up like
spend
a
lot of
normal
time-
fight.
Right. And they spend so much time where you really put your best effort in. Yeah, and you burn through a bunch of stuff that you don't need to.
Right.
That's...
Yeah, wouldn't the resource scarcity as a factor, wasting it on somebody who won't die because you didn't know they're not gonna die?
Yeah,
That's where.
Those fights should always be cutscenes. You should never deliver the illusion.
No, I like it.
Or there should be some indicator.
I like the illusion as long as that you don't burn important things on it.
The only other person August has ever drawn his sword against is you, my lord.
Uh-oh.
Is he that powerful?
Oh.
Interesting.
It's I still have trouble believing this guy is that good with a sword. If he doesn't draw it against people, that's a plot hole. Is all I'm saying. It's a plot hole.
You're saying he's terrible at the sword. And this is
I'm saying you need practice to be good at swordplay. And it's I've only drawn it once in my life against this one other guy.
That's a good point.
He's just that good.
But is that the legend that he's created himself for people that because he hates using a sword and he knows he's terrible at it? He's
that could be.
I'm so good at it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm really good at guitar. by the way.
Yeah.
But you only,
I haven't picked one up in years.
You only play it
wield
when you really need to.
Yeah, you only
exactly.
wield it against worthy listeners.
That's right.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I found you lacking.
Okay, monitor. That was a big dumb thing that happened in Anthem.
The game that's not out for another couple years?
Exactly, yeah. No, where it's like your first encounter with like the big bad guy like kind of hacks your interface or something. It's like, I have sized you up and found you lacking. It's like,
And he's like the big bad or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's dumb.
We should probably give people a heads up that when Anthem comes out, there's going to be a lot of problems at release. So you might want to wait a little bit.
Yeah, that's, we have some moles
hold on.
at all game companies. And they're telling us
And at-
red alert.
All game company.
I feel like you guys are assuming that we're also in the same timeline that other people might be. You never know. Like,
Good point.
maybe when this hits, there's going to be some sort of like space disturbance, and things are going to be different.
Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
thinking
See?
that
There you go.
this replay will somehow fall into another parallel dimension?
I'm saying we don't know the future, Ben.
By the way, I
Right?
remember it being called Anthem. Does anybody remember that as a kid? With an O?
I remember the Bears.
Yeah. That book was just called The Bears when I was a kid.
The Stainy Bears.
They were actually rabbits. The Berenstein rabbits.
Hey, speaking of us breaking through our reality, here's a story for our Super Replay listeners.
Okay.
So when we did the Super Metroid Super Replay, we created I think it was Ben Reeves actually, Bramble brand
yeah.
cookies as like this joke that we just kept going back to because there was all sorts of bramble we saw on screen.
Yeah, it
right?
was hilarious.
And now
Well-
they're the most popular cookies in this alternate dimension.
Well, the Sonic the Hedgehog animated cartoon, the animated series on TV,
Right.
one of the writers of that, or one of the sound guys of that, was a big fan of Super Replay and mentioned Bramble brand cookies in an episode,
Yeah.
in a fake commercial that was airing on TV in that. So we are actually a part.
We create reality.
We are a part of the Sonic the Hedgehog universe now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
replay is.
So this is actually a part of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Asura's Wrath is part of the Sonic the Hedgehog universe now.
And this is actually true.
I mean, that actually happened. I wrote an article on
Just
the
like
website
everything
about
else
it.
we've been saying
It's
is true.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like,
Sword, you guys.
Hold on, Leo.
This
We're
is why
talking
he's so
about
good.
fake cookies here. This is very important.
The sword is Planet Link.
how does he make it grow like that though?
Well, we'll explain it to you someday.
It's the technology like when you had a lightsaber as a kid where it could extend, like telescoping.
Wouldn't the like bottom of it be super like thick then?
Good point. You've poked a hole in my theory.
That's all right. Can you get a suntan by like skydiving? Like,
What? Like, how would that be different?
I guess it wouldn't be a suntan as much as a burn.
Because you're closer to the sun?
Yeah.
I think, in the grand scheme of things, you're not that much closer to the sun.
Well, no, I just meant because you're falling, and so you'd light on fire, right?
Well, if you go through the atmosphere.
Speaking of going through, he just
Oh,
poked
wow.
through the earth.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So Asura just popped out the other side. Oh no, wait, his sword did.
That wouldn't hurt that much more than just getting stabbed, right? I mean,
I mean, at some point, it's all the same.
He's not getting any more
actually,
cut.
it would hurt more because it has the molten core juice all over it.
Yeah, but
Oh.
wouldn't that just cauterize the wound?
Oh yeah,
Maul style?
you'd heal up immediately.
Like friend of the show, Darth Maul?
Okay, if you
Yeah.
actually got stabbed through the planet, would molten lava start pouring out of it?
I guess you'd push some up, right?
Okay. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Should have gone for the head.
Keep losing your arms.
But then he keeps regrowing new arms.
But you don't need them. You got teeth.
What if his teeth had arms?
Yes.
In this universe,
That
they
was
do.
one hell of a battle. But now,
It really wasn't that much of a battle.
Where would that
It was just
anger take
mostly him
Yeah.
stabbing him once.
You
just a
worked him
very
over.
long stab.
How'd she get here?
yet you continue.
Well, they're back on Earth now.
Yeah, but Earth is not just like a city block.
Well, I mean, he got stabbed in this very one spot where they were.
Oh, actually, wouldn't that have like destroyed the planet too when they like collided with the
I wonder.
like an asteroid hitting?
Yeah.
My
No,
training.
Ben, I think you should do a deeper analysis of the physics and how they work in this game.
In the
I don't think they're accurate. I think something about this isn't right.
Asura, walk the path that you must.
High five.
Wait, so he's dead from that gut slash?
Is that it? You just get cut apart in half and you die?
Well, the other guy took a stab, like got stabbed through the planet even.
Suddenly you need to be emboweled to live?
I'm cut in half pretty bad.
I think he and the planet are like blood brothers now, though.
Okay, yeah. I also like the idea that the developers of this game were like, man, it's going to be pretty gory if he just keeps getting his arms ripped off a lot. It's like, let's just make him robo arms, and then he can just lose his arms in every major fight. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This guy's cool looking.
That's a cobra turtle.
I wonder what its impurity level is. Did they show us that?
47,000.
Oh, okay, good.
That's not too bad.
I'm borrowing this.
Should put some like sticks in there, like a snowman arms. Give him some arms. Put some mittens on there.
Or just a nice winter coat that just has the sleeves flopping around. So long, kid.
He should grow like 6 legs. He'd run a lot faster.
At what point do you start? Does your return on investment start going down in terms of number of legs you have?
I don't know, but like centipedes have a ton and they're super fast.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, how many have to fail or get twisted up at once to send you onto the ground?
does more legs mean faster? And at what point
In all cases.
does that plateau? Like a centipede, if it had 150 legs, does it go faster, or is it does it hit the ceiling at 100? It's like, man, this is about as fast as I can go no matter what.
I think what you need is leg
point.
length for speed. If instead of 100 legs, a centipede had 4 super long legs, it'd go faster, you know?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, imagine a tiny centipede with 10-foot legs.
Okay, can like a centipede like outrun a snake?
Hmm.
Well, snakes have like little legs underneath, right?
Wait, they do?
No. Nope. Do you know what a snake is? Are you thinking
You
of
got it. I was
dragons?
thinking
Are
around.
you thinking of dragons?
No, they have like little microscopic little things that move them along.
They look
Hold
exact.
on.
They like hobbit feet. They're little hairy.
Google, do snakes have legs?
Little invisible legs.
Snakes used to have legs. Now they've evolved.
What? When do we evolve to not have legs anymore?
Well, humans used to have 3.
Oh,
So we're on our way.
yeah. I hope I live to see the day we're down to 1.
Just everyone real cool hopping around.
Is there an animal that has 1 leg that like biologically in its natural state has 1 single leg?
I don't think so, because symmetry is something seen across all of life.
I guess that's
Neo
true.
Vader 20.
You don't have an odd
19.
number of legs.
Thank you.
Well, you have super odd legs.
Oh, come on.
Leo, but it's just a even number.
Yeah, that's like knobbly little. They have like Why do they have bark on them?
Yeah, are you a tree? Wait a minute.
Now put those away, Leo. That's enough.
Ugh.
I wear these short shorts every day to show them off.
Overcomes Asura.
I'm trying to look up one-legged animals.
I'm looking up snake legs.
Wait, would a snake count as a one-legged animal? Is it just its body is a leg?
Whoa, such a good point, Reeves.
Pretty soon, Reiner's going to be on those like scientifically dubious sites talking about. Well, there's an article here about Bat Boy, and then right next to Bat Boy is the true one-legged or the true snake legs article.
Hey, the world is flat.
National Geographic. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
That's where I hang my hat when it comes to animals.
Uh-huh.
That's reliable, right?
Wait, what happened to me? Why am I stoned now?
Yeah, what?
I guess there's a mysterious explosion. We were talking about animals.
That was all in your head, I think, is what it is. Oh, but your clothes are still flapping?
Yeah, I'm stoned, but they still flap in the wind. Well, at least I'm coming back without like a million years passing.
Many bivalvia and nearly all gastropoda mollusks have evolved only one foot.
Oh, really? Are these like bacteria or something?
Snails and slugs.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it's like a foot and not a. It's like a tongue basically with like a thing on the end of it.
Do you know a snail can creep along the blade of a razor blade without being cut
That's false.
Really?
because of its mucus?
Nope, that's wrong.
Oh.
I read about it in a
Yeah.
true or false quiz in Maple Story 2. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, you don't have a razor room in your house like I do, and I'll tell you, I'm cleaning snails out of there daily. So, who are you going to
Yet to
believe?
see a snail that can live up to that challenge.
Yeah, you're going to believe me or Maple Story?
Maple Story
Yeah,
every
okay.
day, 100%.
All right, you ready for this? Fossil hunters have found several extinct snakes with stunted hind legs, and modern boas and pythons still have a pair of little spurs.
Spurs?
Cowboy spurs?
They're like riding horses
They have
around?
legs.
Yeah, Ryan, you say that as though
Snake
that
legs.
vindicates you. You're talking about extinct animals.
No,
and-
modern boas
yeah,
and pythons have
spurs.
spurs.
Yeah, do you put on your pants one spur at a time, or do you
I
put them on
wish.
one leg at a time?
I wish I just wore spurs and no pants.
Yeah.
There's a cool kind of dynamic event in Red Dead Redemption 2 where that guy gets snake bite, you know? And if you don't heal him, later you can see a snake riding his horse around with its spurs.
Really?
100%, Joe.
Yeah, I believe you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The
they're
snake says thank you.
they're pelvic spurs. They're like a bunch of little legs, like millipede legs.
Those are gross.
I feel like you are stretching the definition of leg to suit your own victory.
Yeah, I wasn't satisfied with that snails thing I found either.
The razor thing?
Just that it said they have 1 foot. Come on.
Oh.
They're snails. They don't
Well,
got- they
Leo,
don't
I think you snailed it.
Nailed it.
got- Thanks, man.
She just learned that snakes have legs.
She's going to be ridiculed one day when she recites that as fact.
I will not stand for this.
Careful near those sparks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, what does that mean if you're sparking?
I mean, does that mean most of his body's electrical? Or they're just like batteries in his
At least
arms?
a good part of his torso is. And if it's sparking, that means that it's still like pushing energy to where his arms should be.
Right.
He needs to shut that down. Septentrian. Okay.
Septentrian?
Asura has been detected.
I wonder if I'm going to have to fight her
It's
at
like
some
looking
point.
at him.
Half-witted baboon. I will not allow him to interfere with Lord Deus's plans any further. All ships, commence purification.
You think there's a button that just says purify?
Probably.
No.
Just knowing how this game controls, it wouldn't surprise me if there was just like, you know, like a QTE prompt for them up in the ship. Just like, purify, hit triangle. Great.
Do we know why they hate the temple people?
They hate Asura. They're just bombing them also.
Seems like one ship could probably take care of this little area.
It's too late. Our plans have reached the final phase. The great rebirth is at hand.
It's a powerful camera they've got there.
Stop us.
Yeah.
Like from
Look at that
space to get that resolution,
It's not even like
Units,
vibrating or anything.
you can really spy on people good with that thing.
Good zoom lens.
Leo, what's the first thing you would do with a camera that good here at Game Informer?
Look for aliens on the surface of other planets.
Starting with
New gameplay today. Life on other planets confirmed.
This exclusive early look.
Do you guys think aliens exist?
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Reeves?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's possible, but it is weird that there's no evidence of them yet, right?
You guys dismiss
Yeah.
snakes immediately and are just sure as hell like, yep,
Oh, Ben's
aliens
not.
100%. I got photo evidence of fossils, and you're like, nope. But aliens, yeah,
I'm
sure.
saying
Why the
s-
f not?
Hey, I'm saying snakes had legs at one time, Reiner. They don't have legs.
But aliens.
Do you think aliens have traveled in? Are there other aliens that have traveled in space, like built ships, technology that's advanced?
Like, okay,
Well, I think
Yes.
that's what most people think of when they think alien, right?
yeah, it would. I mean, like life forms on other planets. Oh, absolutely.
I think they're literally the Na'vi from Avatar. Just exactly. They got it exactly right.
You think Cameron's been to other planets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude's all about like exploring oceans and
There's
stuff.
no CG in those movies.
I believe he believes he has.
I mean, it is weird though if aliens do exist and they can travel. Like our universe has been around a long time. Why haven't we found anything yet? Or seen any of them?
Well,
Universe
that
is
weird?
bigger than
I mean, you realize that the universe has no boundaries.
So where are
infinite.
they?
So the other side of it,
Oh, okay.
over yonder.
Neither does our imagination.
But you just got to think about like, yeah, the conditions have to be right to sustain life that can gain intelligence to be able to build stuff like that. I mean, it could have been just dinosaurs on this planet, right? Like,
But like, I guess the argument though goes like, so you've heard like the monkeys and the typewriters, right? They're given an infinite number of time.
eventually they could write
monkeys,
masterworks.
monkeys will create Hamlet.
Yeah.
Just pure chance. So no matter how infinitesimally small the chance of life developing on a planet is, if you work off the assumption that there is infinite space in the universe for that to develop, it must have happened somewhere else.
Yeah. Right. But
But what if it didn't?
to reach our level, like that, those are all, man, so many variables. But you're right. Infinite means yes, it should happen multiple times. But anything could happen on the planet. It could be destroyed by an asteroid. Like,
Yeah.
That's the thing is like if infinite realities exist, then like Batman's out there somewhere. Like there's a person like Batman.
I mean,
totally right.
Batman exists in our reality.
No, I mean there's an actual person that's Batman.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Who or Michael Keaton.
one of those,
Yeah,
those
there's an
apes
actual Michael
is
Keaton
actually
somewhere.
Batman too. Think about that.
Oh my god.
And he created Batman.
Wait, Batman created Batman?
No, an ape at a typewriter created Batman.
There's a universe
okay.
where everyone's Batman
Wait.
and they read comics about a normal person
So
who
in-
works at an office.
In this scenario, there's a whole world of monkeys on keyboards? Is that what we're saying?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
There's a universe that's just monkeys on typewriters.
Death
And they're
to
writing
all who
fiction
defy
that's
the
about us.
seven
And William
days.
Shakespeare goes and sees their plays.
Now, die.
I like that the monkeys at the typewriter is the absolute go-to for any kind of
Yeah.
possibility in the universe.
I mean,
That tickles me to no end.
I do
It's
like
amazing.
it. I do like it though because it's something that's like
Oh yeah, it's easy to
Familiar.
grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to grasp, but that is like the end all of all debates.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
listen, there's those damn monkeys at the typewriters. Anything's possible.
Oh,
I read a short story once that was about that premise. A rich guy.
Oh, close the mouth. Gross.
Oh no!
oh no.
Got a bunch of monkeys and like set them on keyboards. Like, hey, I want to see if how long it'll take for them to turn something out.
Yeah.
And they he was like, I was impressed because they immediately turned out this like work of William Shakespeare. And he was telling his friend, he's like, what? That's insane. He's yeah. And then the next thing they wrote was this other thing, like from this other character. And like all the monkeys would do was turn out famous works of art. And I don't remember how that story ended, but I just thought that was a cool premise.
I hope it ended with the monkeys getting actually paid.
Yeah, I'm all for.
Not
I don't
just
like
paid for
these
this.
monkeys doing spec work.
Yeah, I know. Monkeys, you can't buy bananas with exposure, man.
Monkey
Yeah,
rights,
like
man.
you only get paid if you turn out Shakespeare.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
That was that little girl's hairpin.
Is he about to have more wrath than we've previously seen?
I mean, I think he's got someone else to revenge. Yeah.
Is this the point in the plot where everything's bad for him, or is it?
Or is this good?
Yeah, now things are bad for him. This girl he barely knew got killed.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like,
Reminds
how
him of
did
his daughter?
He was
How
doing
would
okay
they-
with his wife before, but yeah.
because he didn't really know her. She was just sort of there when he woke up,
Yeah.
and then she was there again when he landed in the crater.
Yeah. It's just a fresh burst of rage, I think, is all.
Wow.
Do you think his like heart's doing okay?
Wow.
Yeah, this guy's blood pressure has got problems.
What was that?
He reminds me a little bit of the character. Did you guys watch Parks and Rec?
Whoa!
I can't remember
yeah,
if we
Parks
talked
and Rec
about
is
this.
great.
He reminds me of character Craig, who's played. Now I can't remember that.
Billy
comedian's
Eichner.
name. Yeah. Billy Eichner's character on Parks and Rec, who just like escalates every conversation into just like a high tension emergency.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
My God.
I don't know what's happening.
He is really upset.
Yeah. It also looks like he is also nuking the planet himself.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think that's good.
Must be destroyed. Purify him.
You know, if they all just sort of like, hey, we're gonna live here, you live there, and like he just like lived a peaceful life, wouldn't that be the best situation at this point?
You know, even if these people are super bad, they got a point. This guy should probably be stopped.
Well, that's what I'm saying is they've done more damage trying to stop him than they've done good.
Right.
So maybe it's like, all right, why don't you go live in a cabin in the woods? We'll leave you alone, and that way there's no more destruction.
But they have his daughter,
Do they?
don't they?
Yeah, they have his daughter.
Ben, I have the ultimate question for
Is
you.
this a commando situation? What?
Let's say you're in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
and you
Let's just say.
form the Avengers.
Uh huh.
Do you put Hulk on it, or is he too much of a loose cannon?
Oh, I think it's a loose cannon.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it?
I don't think. I mean,
Would you try to take him out?
We got Thor. You can maybe get somebody else like She-Hulk or somebody else who's really strong. I think you try to like contain him.
I thought what they did in the comics, Reed Richards sending him into space, was like the smartest thing.
I thought it was good. I know a lot of people had problems with that.
Why? What's wrong with that? That seems like an innovative solution.
It is.
Yeah, they're just like, we're sending you in the ship and you're never going to land anywhere. And he ended up landing on this battle planet.
Right.
But
From Thor Ragnarok.
like, this is your fate. Like, you destroyed New York City.
He came back and he was very angry. Was the problem with it?
Oh.
Oh no. Did they like him when he was angry?
That's right. Everybody loved him. It's like, wait a minute.
How dare he defend himself from our nuclear onslaught?
You know what you do with him is like you get him and you be like, hey, we're gonna let you live on this island, and we're gonna make sure all your needs are taken care of. We're gonna make sure you're very happy.
Now, do you say this to Hulk or do you say this to Bruce Banner?
Oh, Banner
Oh, yeah.
But what happens if he accidentally like gets out of bed and stubs his toe?
stubs his toe or something. You make sure the entire island
goes
is made
on
of
Twitter.
Nerf.
Can you imagine?
Hulk on Twitter.
Yeah, can you imagine Bruce Banner in the age of Twitter? He's just Hulk all the time.
Chris Pratt is canceled!
Wasn't there like a Hulk tweets or like there's a Hulk
it's
movie
great.
review or something
Yeah,
like that?
there's a
Film
he tweets in
Hulk.
all caps in Hulk voice.
Yeah, that was really good. That thing I can barely remember.
Stuck with me.
Real memorable.
Yep.
All right, he's been angry for too long. They should have added this sequence.
Yeah.
It's a little long. Or what would you guys do with Hulk? Is there a better solution?
Oh, I'd get rid of him immediately. Yeah.
So throw him on another planet?
Oh, I'd just launch him in space again. Yeah, toward the sun maybe.
Wow.
Has there been
That's a
like
good question. What would happen if he went into a sun?
Could he beat up the sun, ending life on Earth?
Or would he just sink into the center of the sun?
Yeah, that's probably where he'd be for all time then.
Well, he's not invincible, is he? That's not his thing.
Yeah,
is
he'd
it?
melt.
He's basically, I thought he was indestructible though. He basically has a hyper active healing factor.
Wouldn't
So
he
just
get knocked out and
regenerates.
turn into Banner and then melt?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but wouldn't Banner get too mad that he was melting?
Every time Banner
Yeah.
dies, he just turns into the Hulk. So
That's smart.
yeah, it was smart of him.
That's what I would do.
Somebody should write that comic where he gets tossed into the sun and then he comes back and he's Fire Hulk.
Oh, Phoenix Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Has there not been a Fire Hulk?
There's
Already?
Red Hulk,
Oh, okay.
Gray Hulk.
He's had a lot of different colors. As far as I know, he's never been on fire.
What about Smart Hulk? What's Smart Hulk?
He's been around.
Yeah.
Has he been in the movies?
No.
Okay.
No.
I have a smart Hulk. I can control it with my Amazon Alexa. At home. Hulk on.
Yes, Leo.
Hulk smash. No! And then I die.
Then your Alexa gets smashed from inside.
Yeah.
I'll take the blame for this episode, for the commentary. This one's my fault. Oh.
Hulk smash potatoes. It's Hulk's like cooking show.
It's Friday. We had a busy day. We're punchy.
Uh
We're still in the intro of this episode.
huh. That's right.
So, Joe, catch us up. What's where are we at in the story here?
You know, a little girl got killed, and then we shot a nuclear beam at some ships, and they crashed.
We transformed into an alien, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy is, but
Have you guys seen him in this form before?
no. But he's getting real mad.
It's got to stop.
At some point, it's
It's
like,
too much.
all right, you're mad.
So that's my question about Hulk. I was talking to Miller about this. Like in the Marvel universe, there, and I'm not. The end. Yay!
I love this. I love that they doubled down on this bit.
So like the DC universe has Superman, which is sort of the, I don't know what you'd want to call that. Like
It's like the Ben Reeves of the DC universe.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Tara
the-
Strong, guys.
like
Oh.
the sort of the king of that pantheon. a little bit,
King?
right?
He doesn't rule.
I don't mean. Look, you get what I mean. He's just sort of the top of the food chain there, right?
Okay.
He's one of the
chain.
strongest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who are
Most powerful.
Who are the analogs to that in the Marvel universe? And Miller was telling me that it was that Hulk was definitely one of them.
Yeah, Thor is up
And
there.
the strongest.
Thor.
Thor's up there.
Hulk, because that they haven't really found like the limit of his capability. Like he just gets angrier and stronger and angrier and stronger.
Yeah.
And they haven't really gotten to a point where it's like, well, that's about the best Hulk can do.
Right.
Is that
Right.
true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what do you need to do to see what Hulk can actually
Ass.
Yeah.
Like, how would you have to make him so angry?
do? Yeah, like what how do you find that ceiling?
You'd have to put him on a planet where he can just rage out the whole time and not be stopped in any way or conflicted. It'd just have to be nonstop being poked and prodded.
Well, that's why I was saying we put him on an island, make sure all his needs are taken care of, let him fall in love, and then rip that all away from him.
Oh.
Because actually, I'm a supervillain.
Oh. That's why you're wearing green
That's
today.
right.
Okay, so he's the golden spider.
Well, it's that same spider that's been jabbering at us the whole time.
Remember that spider? I could not even save a little girl.
It's the gold. What's the gold imply here, though?
I don't know why you do this. Like, I mean,
Riches?
like he's died so many times and talks to the spider. Let's just do this as a normal cutscene.
Arg! Arg!
All right.
That's good, Leo.
Do you guys say arg?
Yeah.
Arg.
Like a pirate?
Yeah.
I'm more of an ugh guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's a different expression, though, I feel like. Arg is a certain level of frustration, where ugh is like kind of a depressed, like,
Yeah, it's true.
all right.
Ugh.
No, I haven't argued, I don't think.
Yarg. That's like the pirate version.
Yarg.
If I'm that mad, I use a swear word.
Okay.
It's not a
Yeah,
sound.
right.
It's not a sound. It's, yeah,
What's your go-to, though, like when you're playing a game and you're angry?
the D word.
Dirty diaper?
I actually probably what I yell at the screen more than anything else is I have two things. What I yell is just come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just incredulous, like come on.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I say at my screen is a much more subdued and resigned. Yeah, okay. Yep. Cool. That's fun. Good.
How can it
Like you're
surpass the
mocking it.
power
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
like-
Yeah, I do that too. Really
Thanks, guys.
snarky clapbacks.
Yeah,
at
when
the
things
screen.
when things are going bad for me, it's like, yeah, cool, good design. Yep. Fun.
Is your wife ever like, are you having fun in there?
He is too
No.
much of a threat.
Is that game being
He
mean to
must
you?
be stopped here and now.
I probably tone it down when she's in the room,
Ready the
actually. I don't think I
Brahmastra.
talk to the TV
Oh.
then.
Ready the what?
The Brahmastra. That's this giant,
Face?
like, neon torso. Looks like... Okay, that's a big dimensional gate.
That's bigger than you want. That close to Earth.
Yeah.
Is that a hand?
Oh,
Galvatron?
I can't wait for you to fight this thing.
You mean Unicron.
Unicron. Wait, who's Galvatron?
Galvatron is what Megatron turns into.
Yeah, Unicron actually turned him into Galvatron.
Yeah. This is the sort of like, I feel this is a case where Star Wars really got it right. It's like, if you're going to build some gigantic space station, like a sphere, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why you'd go to all the trouble to make it this, like,
Human looking?
this humanoid thing.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's
That's
cool.
That's rubbed me the wrong way in Mass Effect 2. Like, I liked Mass Effect 2 a lot until the very end.
Oh, man, yeah, that big dumb Reaper at the end of that.
Yeah.
lost her mind?
That's
The Sentinel
disappointing.
from
Yeah.
X-Men.
You cannot do this. With that one blast, do you realize how much mantra will be lost? All the souls that have been given for the cause.
Conflicted.
Do you not realize that this will hinder the coming of the great rebirth?
Then we will just get more mantra. With the mortals under our control, our supply is endless. If we do not finish him now, there will be no
She really talks with her hands.
Yeah, more gesturing,
Mhm.
I
I
think.
will finish Asura.
like you did before. If we finish him now, once and for all, he can never come back.
Yeah, history has shown that he will not come back.
Yeah.
And power is made
That'll
for the
buy us at
eradication
least
of the
1,000 years.
grace of the souls of the dead. Like
Is this kind of an It situation where he just keeps coming back?
Conversation is over. You will
Oh,
not
what situation?
interfere.
It.
It? Isn't
What?
that the thing? Comes back every 1,000 years or something?
Oh, I see.
Or wait, how often is...
the souls of
How often does the what return?
The what?
Yeah.
You should have called that
Not that you
the
do
what.
Penny what the clown. Well, I don't know. I mean, it came when they were kids, and then again, like, what, 30 years later or
Yeah,
something?
every 30
25
years? Is that
I
what
don't
it
know,
is?
Something like that. Man, I forgot. The second half of that movie's coming out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It was good.
What?
Did it conclude the first book? Or is it halfway?
No, they did an interesting thing with it, which is like the book is all about going back and forth between modern and past.
Huh.
And the first movie instead just does everything in the past.
Focus on the kids.
Oh.
Oh, man.
at this.
Different playable characters. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I was saving that reveal for you guys.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't know what to say before, because when you guys were like, "Oh, yeah, Asura's gonna kill him," huh? It's like, well, he doesn't exactly kill all of the
He's
generals.
got some interesting moves.
Last thing I'll say about it is it's a great book, but that ending is really bad.
I don't know. I like that.
Can I reveal the ending, or is that going to be in the second movie?
It'll
probably be in
in
the
the second movie.
yeah.
You shouldn't talk about it. Also, I doubt it'll be exactly the same, but
It was one of those movies where even just holding the VHS case at the movie store as a kid gave me nightmares. Like I didn't even have to see it.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
that
the
imagery.
TV
The
one
clown,
was,
Yeah,
that was at the VHS store.
it was
Yeah,
like
it was
multiple VHS.
like 4-hour movie.
Yeah.
I think.
What is it? Yeah, that was on like network television though, wasn't it?
Yes.
Like that's so that's what's crazy about that.
And did I read that they're doing a TV series of The Stand?
Ooh.
I think I did.
He has a lot of Stephen King has a lot of TV shows. There was
the Under the Dome.
the Dome, that's gone. There's a new one now.
Yeah.
Oh, The Mist is his, right?
Yeah, The Mist. There was the that small town with the lighthouse. What was that called?
God, I watched like 4 episodes of it.
I can't remember what that was called.
I really like
on Hulu.
Stephen
Haven.
King's.
Haven.
I like his
Oh.
approach to this stuff. Like, he is not shy about licensing out his stuff, and he's not precious about it. And it gives him a way to like,
Get a lot of money.
well, it gives him a way to like let other people sort of connect with what he does and find it, you know, like let other people interpret it without him necessarily having to take ownership for it if it sucks.
Yeah, that would be fun as an
Yeah.
author.
Let's talk about the game here real quick. This guy you're controlling.
Yeah.
How does he stack up?
Oh, he feels exactly the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, what are his powers? He controls light, orbs. He's got some Jedi training balls.
Yeah. I mean, he's swordy, blue energy instead of anger energy.
He looks like Genji.
Yeah, is he like super calm? Seemed like he was.
He's a little more precise than Asura. I mean, personality-wise. Gameplay-wise, he's exactly just mashy as Asura is.
Even gods are not above reproach.
Think about it.
And he was the brother-in-law to Asura, right? Yeah. He was Durga's brother. Durga.
Okay.
Durga.
Was this all set up in the beginning?
I
Yes.
thought Durga's brother was Burga.
Commencing Mantra charge.
Bacon
Mantra
cheeseburger.
charge completion in T.
I mean, just shoot it out of his eye. Why design it that way?
Begun. I must hurry.
It looks like a bullet hole between his eyes.
Yeah, well, it's that. Oh, this music though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. This is how tired I am. I just picked up my phone and was surprised there was a picture of a snake on it. For a second, I was like, "What the hell's going on?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I was looking up snakes."
Messing with my phone.
It's been a busy week.
Snakes.
Did you think it was real for a second? Ah!
Okay, so
No, it's just like I was so confused.
I have a question for you guys. So
Oh my gosh.
here's where this came from. I know a lot of people when they play video games. There are a lot of folks out there who are scared of spiders, and not like scared of spiders just in real life. You see a spider and you're like, oh, that's scary. I don't want to be near that. But things like in games,
Yeah.
their fear of spiders translates to the point that's like even in a fictional,
Yeah, Res Evil on PS1 freaked people out.
yeah, like a non-physical thing, just a fictional representation of a spider is spooky.
Yep.
Is there anything like that for you guys where it's just like seeing it on screen is enough for you to creep you out?
Yeah, the needle in Dead Space 2.
Yeah.
Needle in the eye, and then the babies in Dead Space 2 are
those are
probably the
babies.
most terrifying enemy I've ever seen.
You don't like babies in real life.
No.
Yeah, no, those babies are weird. For
Those
sure.
babies, like, the sound design, the way they moved, and then they'd explode, like, that was, and I mean, it's like, if you really think about what they did there,
Man.
oh man, that's disturbing.
There's an eye
Disturbing.
thing in the new Brightburn trailer. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh man. I almost say don't watch it for that. If you don't like eye things.
I don't like eye things.
Oh yeah, that thing was like, was this a Red Band trailer? I was really surprised when I saw that. I didn't think you could just put that in any old trailer.
I can't wait for that movie. I don't want to see any more of it.
Eye things and
I'm going to be like you guys and not watch the trailers.
teeth things. Like in the movie, if there's
Like
any
in the movie Teeth.
Well, no, if there's that movie's so bad. If there's any like dentistry related horror in movies like, Old Boy or Hostel or whatever, like that kind of thing, I just can't handle that. But there's nothing for me that's like rats or snakes or spiders that if I just see them in general, I get spooked out.
Yeah. For me, it's like pyramid heads. 'Cause I hate pyramid
weird
heads in real life.
Think how hard that would be. Like, that would make it very difficult to play video games. Like, how could you even play a BioWare game? Every BioWare game has like spiders in it somewhere.
Yeah. Or crabs.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have that issue. Like, even in movies most of the time, like if I see spiders, I mean, I don't love it, but
Yeah, I guess you got to pick your battles then, right? Like, I'm just not going to do this weird fantasy horror thing.
Yeah.
This is probably a spider.
oh yeah, and you're fighting them too, or like Diablo. I mean, those are just like silly at some point because there's so many things on the screen.
I was young enough when I saw Arachnophobia in theaters.
That
And I
was
remember
terrifying.
in the theater, putting my feet up on the seats, thinking there might be spiders crawling on the ground.
Man. The scenes in that movie that work the most for me are like the scene like when they're eating the popcorn, you can see the spider in it.
Yeah.
Like those more realistic scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie was well done. The rainforest, them falling out of trees. I didn't like that.
No.
Did you see they found in the rainforest a spider the size of a dinner plate that was eating a possum?
What?
Nice.
I don't want to know about this stuff.
They said it was last seen going into your bedroom.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I owe it money.
Yeah. This game's really well done in terms of just production values.
Man, yeah, this game I think is a lost gem. Like I don't think this got. I mean, maybe it did get the credit it deserved at the time, but I think it's held up in a way I wasn't expecting it to.
Sure. So here's the thing I'm thinking about is it's kind of nice playing it in chunks because I feel like if I played it in like long settings, like you'd kind of get desensitized to it. Did you feel like that was the case, Joe? I don't know.
No, I mean when I played this game, I think the first time I did it in just one sitting.
What? Really?
Yeah, like a Saturday afternoon, I just played the heck out of it.
I miss those days. I don't have many
Saturdays?
of those.
Yeah,
Just days where it's not, like I have family and, if I'm not working, it's friends and it's just the band and all that stuff. So there's not a lot of time for just gaming.
Yeah.
Like old school 12-hour marathons.
Oh yeah, I never had that anymore. There were like, man, I remember when Oblivion came out. Like there were days where it had like a 4-day weekend or something, and I could just play that like all day for 4 days straight. Like that was pretty good.
yeah. I saw on some of my Facebook, like on this day in history kinds of posts lately, that I think what game was it? Was it Mass Effect 3 that came out like a year ago, basically? Or no, that's not
A
right.
year ago.
No, not a year. But its anniversary
Sure.
was very recent in terms of when it came out, and my Facebook post was basically me just saying like, well, I'm just gonna play Mass Effect 3 all day, and it's like, yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
You know what I'm finding between these two super replays we're doing in the same super replay shell?
What's that?
Asura's Wrath is more conversational because you're kind of more on autopilot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Whereas God Hand, even though we're voyeurs, we feel more connected trying to help you.
Yeah.
So the flow of conversation is very different.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
But obviously, they do belong in the same umbrella.
They do.
Of course, yeah.
The same game.
Yeah, on the
Also-
other hand, they're the same game.
Do you ever feel sort of dirty when you hear the word voyeur?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like this experience is more of like an amateur kind of thing.
Voyeurship?
It's a little more milfy. What is
Whereas
that?
God Hand's pretty hardcore voyeur.
Very POV.
I'm retracting my apology. It's not my fault anymore.
I do love
This is a cool sequence.
yeah.
Yeah, I like this
Just
a lot.
the music is a great fit here.
Not just the visual design of this.
yeah.
I mean, total Cybertron, but I love the look, the colors.
This is a better Sonic the Hedgehog game than
It
Sonic the
is.
Hedgehog.
Oh, it absolutely is. Yeah.
Than any Sonic ever.
I didn't think about that, but yeah.
That new movie looks awful.
Oh my god, that design. Like, it's not even worth pointing out because it's so universally crapped upon, but my god, it's bad looking.
You're like, how did it make it through the passes?
Yeah,
For whoever
yeah.
had to approve it.
He has a design.
it's
Just the way he looks.
it's also like interesting to see that coming down the pipe alongside the like Pokemon one,
Guys,
which like they're
Oh,
also
no.
Yeah, they're doing something different, but it's
realistic
working.
Pokemon,
more.
but it works.
Yeah. You think you guys would win a beam energy battle? Having seen so many of them, you know?
Yeah, I would
You'd know
try
what
to-
you would do.
I try to hook it.
My
Plant the foot.
trick would be to like throw more beam
Yeah. Push really hard.
and push more beam faster.
I've always
Oh my god.
Oh,
I might try to eat the beam.
The other trick I would have would be to like step left.
I would hold up
see
a
if that-
mirror.
Oh,
yeah, just your outfit is a mirror.
Oh, that's
So you
a good
just
idea.
take it off the chest. And
Yeah. I didn't think I'd have to
Nice.
be screaming for this long.
no, nailed it! Hold on.
oh, that's on his forehead. I thought it was right between his eyes.
Well,
No,
he
no.
hit him in the
It's
cheek.
like, you know, like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The jaw.
The third eye kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Lord Josh's
No, that's
interference
fine.
has diverted the beam. Damage report. Unable to fire.
Damn you, Yasha!
I like this turn for Yamcha.
Yamcha.
Don't call him Yamcha. Okay, so Asura got beamed.
Do you think he could talk?
Asura?
No, the
This
big
is not the cause
space
I
thing.
supported.
That'd be cool.
Not my president.
That
There
was
we
a great
go.
sequence.
Nicely done.
That might be a good place to call it, huh?
We totally focused on that episode. We did well.
Yeah, I learned a lot about the story.
Not that well, apparently.
BS.
BS.
Uh,
Oh, that's not great.
no.
There's no funny acronym there.
No.
All right.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
How close are we? This has got to be.
I don't know. I feel like
Was that the
that's-
end?
I feel like
I saw credits.
I think we have one more episode left.
Oh, great.
That's not bad. I like this.
Nicely
And
done.
then once we finish that, we're right back into God Hand.
It's exciting.
So we'll see you all in 7 short days. Thanks for the support. Later.